everybody together with the word.
Once there was a war of the beasts and the birds. The two armies asked the bat to come and join them, but the bat could not decide which to join. He told the bird, I'm a beast, and told the beast, I'm a bird now. But when the war was over, the bat came to join in the rejoicing. The birds flew against him, so he went where the beasts were. The beasts nearly tore him to pieces. This is what a worker can learn from the bat. He'd better know which side he's on and not be torn to pieces by both sides.
Now, quick.
Take the book and read the lesson. Take the book and read the lesson. Take the book and read the lesson through. When you are alone, you are treated well by none. When you stand together, all of you can speak as one. Turn the pages of the lesson. Turn the pages of the lesson. Here is what the book will tell to you. If we have a club, then we all can stand as one. Here's a picture of a man alone. He can only see what he can see. But here he's lit up on a man, so he sees everything. Here the man has only 2 ears. Here the same man has a million. The man all alone has 2 arms. They can stretch maybe 2 or 3 yards at best. But with everybody else, he has arms stretching north and south and east and west. Close the book, you read the lesson. Close the book, you read the lesson. Now it's time to act the lesson out. Workers, do your homework.
Is that your baby?
Yes,
You have a report to make, Gina?
How old's your baby?
2 months.
Yeah, I got a report. They report that the world's full of fools, and it is. So you had yourself a baby. Now it's here. Do you mind telling us what you'll do? Maybe we can learn it too. Just feed it on cream and wonderful things. And when it gets cold, buy it robes and fine things. The world is so full of fine things. Did you know that a person like you, when you're poor, has no right to have a baby? And your man, what's the matter with him? Is he blind? Does he know you're still a kid? Go sing in the street and laugh while you can and make yourself pretty and sweet for your man. A kid with a baby in her arms. And you don't even know how to handle a baby. Look at it. Don't hold it like that. That's no way. And keep it open at the neck. Do you hear? Do you want your baby to choke? Didn't you go through enough to have it? Why, you're a kid. You're a fool, little fool. Where's your brains, you little fool?
No worry, she'll be back.
But what's the matter with him?
Gina? Gina's gonna have her baby right after New Year's.
Oh. Where'd she go?
You go talk to her, huh?
Do you feel a sort of singing right there?
You've been drinking.
It's nothing like being drunk at all. It's more like drums, or like being chosen to appear
On a still, still evening, still and cool and waiting.
What's this secret singing, deep and free? Thumping, ringing, singing.
You tell me.
Can my heart lot of people alive.
I always have to find out what is inside you. For what have you to do with these people? Yes, I was moved to. You wouldn't even know how to fight their battles, and who would blame you? But suppose you tried it for a little while. Oh, listen, listen
cool and
to me.
wait. That's the ticket. Baby, this secret singing is only love.
After how many years?
Oh, this secret singing
Yes,
only love.
What you got there, babe?
What you mean, what you got there, babe? What you think I got there, babe?
Looks like a dimple of me, babe.
Miss Dimple to you, please, sir.
If it is a dimple, can I loan it, babe?
Call it Mrs. Dimple and you can own it, babe.
That there now dimple, what a joy, what a joy, what a joy. That there now dimple, oh boy, oh boy. It drives me simple, it's sweet and cute and coy. That there now dimple, oh boy, oh boy. What a joy, what a joy, what a joy. Tain't on your cheek or on your chin or on your knee. The one on my love, I love, has some geography. My hopes will crimple and I will not be gay till you sit down one morn and find that I have worn that there now dimple away.
So, you don't care for me spiritual. He only cares for me physical. Hello. You know what I am about you? I'll tell you what I am about you. I'm fraught, simply fraught, utterly fraught with you. I've got you under my nails, between my teeth, around, about, above, and underneath. Oh, with you, I am simply, utterly fraught. Satan only knows I'm caught, tense and taut, fairly distraught with you. I'll be your light overhead, your mat underfoot. I'm a slow creeping vine, but I've quite taken root. For with you, I am simply frantically fraught. You know, yes, indeedy, boy. Wanna shriek, wanna shout, wanna tell the folks about it. Can't keep quiet, though my brain's a fog. My foolish tongue runs riot. Hurdy-gurdy blues I've got, over-wordy blues I've got them. Oh, my dear, still and all through the night. Night and day, body and breath, without end of all my dreams and hopes and summer madness. I and you and I, me and we. Oh, my dear, we both of us knew it was not to be this thing between us. I said to myself, and yet you positively go to my bedroom. You're stuck! Simply stuck! Utterly stuck with me! I plan to paw you and beat you and taste you and eat you. I'll gorge me and glut me till no one's there but me. With you, only with you, just with you, and I do mean you. What was it now? Oh, fraught!
That there now dimple. What a joy, what a joy, what a joy. That there now dimple, oh boy, oh boy. It drives me simple, it's sweet and cute and coy. That there now dimple, oh boy, oh boy. What a joy, what a joy, what a joy. Although I want to get under the hide of you, they tell me a dimple would look like a pimple from the inside of you. when we have parted, but I hope that'll never be. I'll hanker for it still, so baby, will that there now dimple to me.
Well, I got dimples here and dimples there.
And she's got dimples there and dimples there.
And I got dimples here and dimples there and dimples...
Oh, God, woman, what are you, a quilt?
Francie,
My hands get all rough from the laundry. I miss you so much, Joe. Did you miss me? Did you? A lot? Really?
Francie,
You're so thin. You got awful thin in that place, Joe. Do you have to take that kind of a risk? Joe, promise me, will you? What do you think of that fellow Paul? Rich people like that, still sticking around.
Francie,
I got so much to tell you, Joe. You was away so long. Didn't we have a wonderful time at that bar? Funny I never been there before. He's very impressed because you was in jail. Paul, I mean. He keeps begging for a chance to prove he's our friend. Do you really think he's on the level? I guess he does maybe talk a little too much, huh? He says he'll help with our recruiting for the union. He'll drive us in his own car, he says. He's really a nice fellow. What do you think, Joe, when we vote on it next meeting? And when should we start it? The recruiting, I mean. Pretty soon now, huh? Joe, are you listening?
Francie,
Well, should we let him?
Oh, Francie, oh, I don't know. Oh, Francie, oh, Francie, Francie, oh.
You're making fun of me. His wife, Clara, she dresses so swell. Why'd she have to offer me that belt, though? What does she think I am? Oh, Joe, don't go away again, please.
Francie,
I love you so. Joe, not here.
Francie, 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 da 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 da.
Someone will say, Joe, 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 Joe.
Did they think they could get away with that? Did they think we would take it laying down? Do they think we are such a lot of fools, such a lot of fools? Did they think they could get away with that? Did they? Keep in line, march in time, 2 by 2. Don't let nobody through.
How much time have we? Time for one song. You ready, Dick?
Nick, he was born ready.
Let's sing.
What should we sing?
Sing Inciso.
Which one is that, Nick?
When I was in old country, I knew America had to be finest land in whole world. Now I hear, I insist America be like that. Sing Inciso.
You're making a mistake if you think we don't mean it. It's we who shall say what we'll not allow. Your way is not so open. You speak, but not what you're thinking. many people, how many people, how many people are we? So many people, so many people, so many men and women and children fill the streets and fill the alleys, all the hills and all the valleys. What are we here for? What are we here for? What are we here for to show? Why, we are here to answer the answer no.
I walks up to this rich woman and I collapses. She says, you one of the people who work here? I says, I don't exactly work here. They let me come and rest myself sometimes. She says, what's the matter? Are you ill? I says, ill? Well, my life. She says, what's the matter with your life? So I tells her. Ah, madam, I will spare you my tales of woe. You'd sorrow so your heart would break. There was my darling mother who cursed and drank. One day she sank down in that lake. The lake by her window and she in bed, by liquor maimed. She must have fell out and fell in. She's dead and still unclaimed. For 10 years we haven't found the body. Ah, madam, I won't tell you about myself. I'm on the shelf, a ruined life. My children in the gutter and garbage grew. Their mother, too, my wedded wife. And me with lumbago and bitten by a special curse. All night and all day I'll be sitting by and feeling worse and worse. Why? I got a secret passion. This old wreck can still dream, madam, you'd never guess. She says, liquor, too, I suppose. Me, never touched it. Riches? Nah, I don't crave riches. She says, women. Really, madam, you have mistaken your man. You'd only laugh at me. You'd think it's childish. No, I won't. What is it? Go on, tell me. You sure? Oh, lead me to that smell of penny candy. Although I ain't got any penny handy. If you will only say that I may smell a spearmint bell, a nonpareil, a Scotch delight, a taffy bite. No, not a bite, but just a smell. Take me away, I don't feel well. Oh, I'll go crazy, only smelling when I cannot buy a thing today. She says, what a peculiar passion to have. But me, I'm an artist. I goes right on. I says, I guess that penny candy has always been my setting sin and secret vice. And though it is my shame, I can think of tons of other ones not near so nice. I once had an uncle was just like me, a queer galoot. He fell off a derrick and broke his knee. They had to shoot. But when they began to chloroform him, he said, take it away, no chloroform. So they said, well, what'll we give him? So he said, oh, lead me to that smell of penny candy. That's all I need to make me fine and dandy. If you will only say that I may smell them Tootsie Rolls, them licorice drops, them jelly beans, them chocolate mops. For if I cannot have one smell, it's just as well I pass away today. She says, you mean to say you really dream of penny candy? You know, I think that's touching. Touching. Aha. And now I presses to the advantage. And, madam, would you guess that my every kid inherited my love for sweets? The misery is that I may never try to satisfy the little treats. For many and many's the number of pennies could be spent. Did you know the price of an orange slice? It's 6 for a cent. Go on, kids. Back to your gutter. Oh! The most pitiful story I ever heard. Here, Take this, my poor, poor man. She hands me a bill. It was 20 smackers. So what did I do? I went and bought out a store of penny candy. What do you think I did? I'm an artist. I runs after her. Here, madam, take back your money. I'll never forget you. For to me, madam, to me, you're an all-day sucker.
I ain't the scared kind, see? I don't get scared. I got my nerve, I got my 2 fists, and I'll get by. When I was in New York, I got scared, good and scared. All alone, not a dime, nowhere to turn, nowhere to ask. I don't know my way around. I sit in the doorway, look at the buildings. Wait till it's rush hour. That's it. Walk in the automat, free entrance. Get a cup, nobody notices. Follow that guy getting coffee. Wait. Right there for the drippings. And sugar is free. Dainty girls, leave the crusts from their sandwiches. Take a couple, okay? Still hungry. Ah, the cash, get the cash. The break's a big chance. That's me. I would never beg, I ain't no panhandler. Here comes a guy, should I ask him? Maybe. Then the guy comes over, he says to me, hey, buddy, can you give me a nickel, buddy, to me? Is that a laugh? So then I tell him I'm broke too, and he gives me a look. The guy's sore. He says to me, Jesus Christ, handicapped left and right. I'm a mechanic. I got a trade. The guy's sore at me. Dope. Ah, what's the odds? Get mine. That's me.
I wish to sing a song about a certain kind of a guy. I ain't a reading man. I ain't a thinking man. A eatin' drinking man when I can get it to eat and drink. I ain't the suffer kind. I ain't the rougher kind. I ain't the buffer kind. I'm just a happy-go-lucky gink. But one thing I have got, I got an extra sense. I know what guys is like. I know what makes 'em tick. I know what makes 'em click. And when a man's okay, I know it a mile away. There's the kind of man, when he passes by, I can tell that man's the purest kind of a guy. Black or white or tan ain't the reason why. I will know that man's the purest kind of a guy. Go on and ask me how I can be certain, how I can pick him out like a shot, and he will never upset my plot by acting dirty and sly like the usual guy in a spot. Well, I don't know how I know that I know, but I know he will not. How he says hello, how he says goodbye, how he winks his eye will show the purest kind of a guy. Now he's no pushover, you'll find, for he knows his mind. That's the purest kind of a guy. Ever hear how I first met that purest kind of a guy? I'll sing you how it was. The rain was raining rain. The snow was snowing snow. It was a stormy night. To catch a freight on the B&O, I pull my cap down low. I pull my coat up tight. I run with all my might. To catch a freight on a stormy night. I'll make it, no I can't. The dicks are at my heels. The cars go rushing past. I run along the side. A streak of light I see. A door slides open wide. Someone holds out his hand to me. Can you guess? Yes, it's Joe. Hooray for Joe!
Joe, oh Joe, oh Joe. Joe don't know what makes him so. Joe don't know from nothing. Joe don't love Francie. Oh no, that wasn't them last night beside the lake. Oh no, it must be a mistake. Oh, Joe.
You're flat.
Our little pride and joy. Our little baby boy. He's kind of looking up. He's getting big, oh me, oh my. He's got a birthday. It is his birthday. That is the best day for the purest kind of a guy. Take it from one who knows and don't make no mistake. Wherever there are Joes, the world is on the make.
And so tonight is why we give a hello to the purest kind of a guy.
No, I no sing. I no sing. Okay, I sing. I've been in USA pretty long. I speak in English not so good too. So now you want I sing you a song. A happy birthday to you know who. I work in big hotels all along. I hear the guest can never be wrong. In USA, the Greeks is guest too. A happy birthday to you know who. Oh, when I first look at this country, she's a fine woman, this country. I take first papers out, then second papers out. Then, one fine day, me and USA, we get married. The country treats me bad, I feel good. Is in the family is understood. Invited guests they only treat good. Not me and you. A happy birthday to you know who.
according to plan.
That boy Mike, he ran away.
He'll come back, Gina.
No, his poor mother.
I don't want anybody to get excited. That's what Joe said. That's what
and go. Sooner go, sir, we say no, sir, we just tell you no for an answer. Can you hear, sir, is it clear, sir, we are set to take a chance, sir. If you're clever, you will never try again that song and dance, sir. We're peculiar, we don't fool ya, we just answer no, 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 no. How many times will we be around to give them the answer no?